Alright, so this time, like I was saying earlier in the stream, this time we're going to be trying to... Oh, whoops, I should be capturing that monkey. We're going to be trying to compare the M16 and the CARV, and we're doing the M16 first. Now, comparing these two weapons are a little bit weird to do because they're basically the same weapon, and their biggest differences is their base damage and their base fire rate. So the way that we're going to be comparing them is that for the M16, we're going to be doing the task force barrel on it, and then when we use the CARV in the run after this, we're going to be using the strike team barrel on it. And we're doing that so that way the damage fall off is exactly the same. So it'll give us kind of a better comparison about which gun will be technically better in this scenario. So that way it's only kind of base damage versus RPM, if that makes sense at all. So yeah, so this M16 with Task Force, we know it's gonna do good. It's just how's it gonna end up doing compared to the CARV to run after this? I don't know. We'll end up seeing. But first we got a dab with these missile silos. And then we get to go test it out against Legion. Yeah. Boop. Yeah, this is also my first time using the M16 since the whole Easter egg rebalancing of it. So I'll be curious just in general how well the M16 will perform now. I will be very curious. Come on, open, please. I still do really love this boss fight. They did a really good job with it. I still would love to see them start doing more 10% mechanics, but I do really like this boss fight. Wow, yeah, that's pretty noticeable in terms of how much the damage really does drop off. So I think it makes it really good that we're comparing both weapons when they're within their at the same damage range fall off. So I think it's like 32 meters is what both weapons ranges will end up being at. Yeah, I mean, M16 still the M16. It's still good. Like, I wasn't expecting it to be bad, so. Oh boy. Wait, did that break him? Oh, that did. Okay. That was weird because it broke him like in the middle of a teleport. Ow. So many manglers right now, too. Oh, of course, we don't have a whatchamacallit. We should be fine, though. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, so M16 obviously still really good. Well, I guess CARV.2 is up next, and we'll see how it performs.
Send these missiles to the bottom of the ocean. No one.
Alright, so time to try the CARV out against Legion here. So just a quick little side note while we make our way up the stairs to wait. I said at the start of the M16 thing that we were going to do the strike team barrel initially on the CARV, but we decided to change our mind and use the task force barrel because it's an 8-meter difference between the two. But I don't know, it feels better to compare the two with the task force barrels, so that's what we're doing now, just in case, just so y'all in the YouTube lands is cleared. Those in Twitch chat right now already know what's happening, so but yeah, for you in YouTube, y'all know what's happening. Wow, that is a lot less. Okay.
It may be responsible for the obstruction.
That is a lot less. It's more consistent. I'll give it that. Since with this task force, we technically have like 8 meters more than we did on the M16. The damage is a lot more consistent. But if you're in the optimal range for the M16, you're hitting for a lot more damage. Where are you going, boss? Okay. Wow, that orb damage is half. It's still good. Oh, ow, 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 ow.
That is one of them. A start, but still 2 more to go.
Like I said, that's it, too far. So there is a sweet little medium, but that is a fast break. I'll give it that. For not really getting that many shots into it. Whee! What?
Time is running out.
What just destroyed my armor right there? Hello? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use the death machine this time. Ah. Okay, hang on. Well then, that was an interesting fight. Okay, so if I had to choose between the M16 and the CARV, I'm choosing the M16.
No one should possess such power.
And mostly, I don't know, the M16 just gets when you're within optimal range, it gets so much more damage, so it helps you clear ads a bit more. But if you're outside of it, it's major damage fall off. But
So, according to Agent Maxis, you'll need a ride out of here.
yeah, I don't know what ended up almost downing us there, but for me, again, M16 is the winner between the two. Y'all can decide for yourselves which ones you like the most, but M16 is the way for me. So yeah, that's it for that weapon comparison.